ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate, supervised ages. Outside the dilapidated Castle Grayskull, in front of the fantastically winded Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. The balcony's empty because I've got a thing to show you. Or two. Anyway, you saw that one up there at the intro. I gotta take a second. Hold on. Goodness. I apologize. I'm still healing up from my surgery, and I get a little winded sometimes. Anyway, so you guys know I'm a big Fantastic Four fan. Really, mainly because of the Thing. I've done reviews, I think, of most of these figures. Don't think a single one of them. No, I might have had one of them that was. I might have got. I don't know, man. I've done so many videos. So anyway, I wanted to show off because, like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Fantastic Four. Here's some of my slabs here. My buddy got me into these in the early 2000s. So I've got quite a few I've gotten over the years, and they're just kind of sitting there for when a rainy day or after I'm gone. You know, doesn't matter what happened to my collection after I'm gone. The collection's for me for now. Then it's for my kids to make money off of and have a good time and think of me. Anyway, this was the first comic book my mom gave me. So, and she's like, oh, the Thing was one of my favorites when I was a kid. So, of course, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's so cool. So it's one of the few things I actually have in common with my mother. We share our love for the Fantastic Four and Thing. So, anyway, so we'll compare all the fun new wave of the Fantastic Four First Steps figures. And go ahead and throw them all out here. We'll just have a look. See, here's Johnny flamed on while he's flaming. Okay. And then we have regular non-on-fire Johnny for you Stranger Things fans. We have America's sweetheart there, American's daddy, Mr. Pedro, Mr. Fantastic, which is an appropriate name for him. Everybody is deeply in love with him. Here is Susan Storm. There we go. And then we've got the Silver Surfer, which I was saying on Twitter, it's the first time in history that Silver Surfer's ever given me a boner. So that's it's fun. Anyhow, and this is the new Thing. There you go. So, and as a bonus, I got that. Look at that. So we'll open this too. I saw that the package is damaged, and I don't really have room to just display that in a box, and I don't give a crap. So I guess we'll start with the statue, huh? How about that? Okay, so it does come with this to display if you want to with it. I don't really give a crap. I don't really have room for that. So that's going to go in the recycling too, because I'm just a hater. I'm a hater. Alright, Ben here comes with a trading card. There it is for those fans of reading. Hooked on Phonics worked for me. But that's only because I had a college grade reading level in first grade. What can I say? The comics, man. Anyway, so yeah, that's a really good statue. I like that. Okay. So we started with that. Let's go with some ladies. So let's go with the Silver Surfer. So we know that, like we all know, instead of him having a thing for Alicia or anything, it's going to be or for anybody, it's going to be Johnny. She's going to have a thing for Johnny. That's got to be it. I'm telling you, it's got to be. If I'm wrong, I mean, no big deal, right? Who cares? But I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. So, we'll see. There's that board. Here is a bodacious stand for those of you that stand. Stand. You want a stand? How does this work? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, give me just a minute and I'll get it all together. Hold on. Yeah, crap. I got a new phone. I had to. The other one wouldn't charge unless it was turned off, and can't do that with my job, so I had to go ahead and put one on the old credit card. So I'm not used to recording stuff on here. There for you feet fans. Here we go. Shouldn't have nice webbed toes like I do, though. I mean, that's just... They will never... I mean, they will probably never make a good web toe action figure. I can't get a good zoom on that. Probably for the best. Goodness, this new phone is not wanting to cooperate. Zoom in on action figures. You better get used to it. Okay, there we go. So there's your cake. And there's that looking into your soul. I mean, like, hey, what are you doing? Are you eating a sandwich? Give me a sandwich. Because Galactus hungers. As do I. Okay, so... Actually, I had B-dubs just a little bit ago, you know? Yeah, I did. It's things I do. Eating B-dubs on a Saturday. Oh, crap. Really? Come on now. Perhaps now. Maybe. Possibly. Well, it do be like that, though. Alright. I guess we'll start with Flamed Off Johnny. Okay, so Johnny got fists. Oh, alrighty. So here he is in all of his Stranger Things wonder. And there is his cake. What do you think? Is it a good likeness of him? I don't really know the guy that well. I don't... I kind of half-ass watch Stranger Things when the wife does. I'm not a fan because I'm a stuck-up butthead. So, oh, dropped on the flames. Let me just let me grab that real quick here. Okay, there. Oh, hey, how you doing? So here is the flamed on Johnny with his translucent fire ass. His ass is on fire. It is hot. Perhaps I'm just having an allergic reaction, but my hand is on fire right now. No, actually, it does feel like there's something on there. What is it? What is it? Am I going to die? Probably. Anyway, so yeah, this reminds me of that really good... So there's this... Okay, I know it's not quite the same, but there was this Johnny that came with a Marvel Legend 4-pack. I've got him back there in my tote. But I really don't want to get to him. But the plastic sucked. He's broke anyway. His ass cheeks exploded. No fault of mine. Okay? Alright, I don't want any of them accusations being hurled at me. But anyway, he was like halfway flamed on and halfway, you know, just... It was a really cool figure. I love it. I don't have all those Marvel Legends anymore. I've got this. I don't have the Thing from that one. I've got Sue and Reed, and then I had, like I said, I've got him, but I don't know what happened to my Thing. I mean, I've got a lot of things here. Oh man, I got so many things, and then I got some things down there on the other shelf, which are the, you know, old ones that Toy Biz did. Not any Legends though. It's pre-Legends. You know, like the cartoon one, and you saw some my other stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I like I said, I like the Thing. But anyway, let's move on to his lovely sister. Fun fact, that piece right there does not feel good in an incision that's healing. I poked myself there, and I don't really... That was not pleasant. I'm going to say it's not in my top 10 worst things that ever happened to me, but it sure as heck ain't in the top 100 things that ever happened to me. All right? Good thing. Yeah, so there's your cake. She is got that. You can take that off, and then she's got a hole in her hand for that. She has a couple of other hands. One was a fist. One was another open hand. We don't care. Friggin' great figure. These have been really good. I'm happy with these. apparently my buddy's in trouble upstairs. There is your Pedro cake. I don't feel it's... They dumbed it down for the toy. That's all I'm saying. It's got to be it. Anyway, if you need your taint tickled, he has this action right here. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. And then, of course, he has normal arms in case you don't want to be reach out and touch somebody. For those of you that are old and remember when we had to pay for minutes on our landlines, you couldn't call people for very long, and you couldn't dial out to the internet from anything more than local, or mom would get mad at you for running up the phone bill. There we go. So he has a fist and a open palm for slapping you around, slapping around a mo man. Are you mo man in the butt? You more man than me? Look at that cake. So, in comparison to the other things, oh crap, that one's stuck. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of not a great rocker spot. Yeah, give me just a second. I don't want to like explode this and cry on camera. Okay, there we go. So, no shirt, no shoes, no service. That's what I'm saying. Now let's look. Let's have a look-see against the different things here. So, do we want to? How do we want to do this? Just sit them side by side, and I'll move the cameras. Probably how we'll handle it, right, fellas, and ladies, and things all alike. All right, scoot back a little bit. There we go. Okay. So there is your one of the things. That one there. That one I ordered off of eBay. Someone was making cloth costumes for this scale of thing, right? And anyway, for cloth costume, that's both the shirt and the pants. I'm his last person he's making it for, I guess, because it takes so long to do it. So that'll be good. That'll be cool for toy photography, though, right? So hold on, guys. You're gonna fall over and embarrass me in front of my friends. I'm getting winded again. I told you, man. This healing stuff ain't no joke. So there's another thing. Give me just a second. Okay. And here's my favorite for toy photography, of course. This was the Walgreens one. Look at that cake. Damn, man. And that is why time and time again I come to that figure to... I mean, I don't come to figures. Anyway. And then we've got this big sumbitch. I think Lonnie Gaylor at me that, or he ordered it for me back when I didn't have an eBay due to internet shenanigans I don't want to talk about. But yeah, man, that thing. I have a 10-pound weight limit I'm not supposed to lift over, and I think that figure is 15. No, I don't think it's that bad. Pretty big, though. But anyway, all of these figures were fantastic. Yeah, I said the thing. I did, and I'm sorry. I let you down. Actually, no, you kind of expect that of me, don't you? I'd let you down if it had been the other way. But yeah, that's been a fun episode. Like I said, I am kidney cancer free. We're looking at the lung thing next. So, but I actually didn't expect to do this episode first. I'd hoped like I said, that costume I ordered would have been in, and it would have been a really cool episode. Like, oh wow, he's not only did he get all this cool, fantastic Four stuff, he's got this rare thing that somebody made off of eBay. Yeah. Anyway, so all in all, great figures. Little disappointed that he's not bigger. I mean, I guess that the ladies would say the same thing, but anyway, you're not here for that. You don't care what I think about things. You care about what action figure is the greatest ever made in the history of action figures, because that's what we check here on Reno McDallas Reviews. This isn't really about my opinions that I managed to slur out of me because I have had too much medication. No, this is about magic and love and community. And when love enters into it, well, let's see if any of these guys can break down the door to Castle Grayskull. You ready? All right. No on the Surfer. Absolutely not. I kind of like the thing being there and just stuff going on in the background. Okay, we'll go Invisible Force Field first. Right. She's got the look, guys. No, I actually think I hit Brittany Diggers back there. Okay. Pedro's going to reach out for his lady. Still disappointed in that Pedro cake, but you can enjoy some Pedro cake. Do we want to ninja star this? Like, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to believe. No one on him. Of course, I can't throw any of the thing statue, so I've got a... Do I have any substitutes down here? I'll find a substitute while we're working. Excuse me, I apologize. Like I said, it's healing. My body's kind of weird. I'm always weird. I tell you what, though, I have had so much energy. I can't do anything, though, because of my weight restrictions. My weight limit from being so fat. All right. There we go. Nope. Flame on. No. Okay. All right. Well, now we're on to things. Things that make you go, it's clobbering time. So here we go. Newbie. No. 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 Beyonder ain't having a good time, is he? Oh, that was a good one. Wow. Well, that was fun. That was so loud, my wife's probably going to call down here and check on me. And, of course, you know what? Let's tag in, since we can't have... Let's have the greatest action figure I've personally ever been involved in making. I mean, me and the Gaylor used to make figures. Mainly it was the Gaylor, and I was just there. I was the concept. I put it together. He was the painter. No dice. All right. But anyway, yeah. One of the best I've ever done solo. How about that? I'll say that. Anyway. Whew. So, yeah. I hope you're doing well. It's been this video, actually, I was expecting it to be more around the release of the Fantastic Four movie. So I could, like, review one of the buckets or something, too, right? Just really go all out for it. But, unfortunately, Todd McFarlane didn't want to put out my Superman toys before these Marvel Legends got here. And I wanted to put something out and just say hey to everybody and let you guys know I'm doing okay. And we're getting there. Like I said, lung stuff's next, so we'll see what happens with it. But anyway, all right. Be good to yourselves. And remember, free the figs.